Hey, Ray. How you doing today? Getting my light situation together. One day I'll be fully prepared. The other small ring lights have not fully charged yet. Um, I just got up 45 minutes ago. Look at my bags, y'all. My bags is like, why you wake us up? I had a long day because, hey, Lock, I went to bed this morning around 7 a.m. No, it's like about 7:15 a.m. this morning. I went to bed, and I wake up listening in as you get ready for it. Awesome. I do have Tillamook with me, like to moisturize my lips after I eat breakfast, even though I had a slice of sweet potato pie. Um, I went to bed around 7:30 this morning, 7:15 this morning, and I wake up every 90 minutes or so. And so I woke up at 9 something. And I'm like, let me go ahead and go to BJ's because they've been running out of stuff lately. I don't know if people are like just buying a bunch of stuff because the economy is about to change again. And so I'm like, let me go and get it. And what I was looking for, because I had coupons. And so I don't like the name of BJ's, but I love that they have coupons. And so everything I purchased was with a coupon except 2 things. And one of the things I wanted to get was skinless, boneless sardines. Let me know if y'all eat sardines. I remember eating them as a kid, but as an adult, it sounded weird because it's like it has skin and bones on it. And for me, fish with bones, stuck in your throat, stuck in your gums and all of that. But so I did try them again, skinless, boneless, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And so since then, I keep those on hand because they usually last. You've never eaten them; they don't appeal to me. They are strange, but if you can find the boneless, skinless ones, it does just look like a little fillet of meat, and it's usually about like this long. But this one with skin on it, they look kind of funny. Hey Sylvia, I'm telling a story about this morning. Have you ever eaten sardines, Sylvia? That's what we're talking about. I know y'all. It's a makeup channel. Why are you talking about sardines? And so I do keep sardines. I do keep canned albacore because that stuff, the PAL, well not the PAL, I'm thinking makeup. The best by date is usually like 3 or 4 years from now. So I'm like, worst comes to worst, at least I'll have some protein. And I always keep pasta sauce because usually the date is for like the next year. And I always keep pasta. So there's a few things I always keep. And of course, toilet paper because I shop at BJ, so everything is in bulk. So it said it was in store, the BJ's in Newcastle, but it wasn't. So I got other stuff I had coupons for. You do have some in the pantry. I keep them stocked. And the pack I get is a 5-pack. And the skinless boneless are in a 5-pack. The skin with the bones is in a 10-pack. I'm just like, but they had a coupon. They were $10.99, and the coupon was like $2.50 off, and so like $7.50. For 5 tins of sardines, which I think is a good price for that. And so after I made my order and got back in the car, yes, it is equivalent to Sam's and Costco's lot. They just carry different brands. Like BJ's, their house brand is Wesley Farms. I forget what Sam's is. And there is a Costco like less than 10 minutes from me too. But I've just been going to BJ's for so long. And I like BJ's because I hate the name of it, but they have coupons. And you can do digital or I didn't bring my concealer over here or print them out. Well, not print them out, but they come in circulars and stuff. So after I left there, I'm just kind of stalling while YouTube is notifying people. I haven't done canned salmon, but I do keep canned albacore. Exactly, emergency stash. And when they have coupons, that's when I get the albacore and the sardines and pasta and noodles, those ramyun noodles. And even though it's high in sodium, I don't use the whole pack. I just sprinkle a little bit because then I put like sriracha sauce in it. And so I do keep those because they last for like 2 years if you look at the date. Hey, Grace. And so when I got in my car after that BJ's, I changed the store location in the app to one that's in Newark, which is like 10 minutes in the opposite direction. They had them in stock. So I went down there and got those. So long story short, I had about 2 hours of sleep this morning. And when I got back home, it was like 3 hours later. Girl, I was exhausted. And I put on YouTube and I started falling asleep. I said, good. So then I got into bed and I set my alarm for 6 and then I reset it for like 7:15. So yeah, these are my wake up bags. And my double bag is like, what's happening, Troll Nation? So what we're going to do today is, I forgot to text Janessa to say hi to Mama Champagne. Something that I bought. Y'all like, girl, stop buying stuff for your kid. I got these from Amazon. It came in a 2-pack. These are spatulas. Well, each one comes with a spatula and a palette. It came in a 2-pack. And the reason I got these is I have 3 at my station. I use a little heart-shaped one and then a rectangular one and then the longer weird-shaped one. So those stay at my station. And I have like 4 spatulas at my station. And I do have 2 metal. I need some Mountain Dew. I do have some sitting here. For my kit because they have the wells. And so if you're putting like, blush here, highlighter there, contour there. But I was watching somebody here on YouTube who does professional makeup, and she has the clear ones. And I'm going to just go ahead and take these off. And I'm going to wash them before I put them in my kit. And what she was saying about the clear ones, it makes shade matching easier. Hey, Nina, because you can mix it and just put it against their skin and see if it matches versus how they always swatch on the skin. Okay, it don't look right. And then they mix up something on your face. And so when I heard her explaining this, I'm like, that would be a lot easier. So that's why I ordered these. So these I will use for shade matching. And the ones with the wells, I'll use those for if I'm mixing highlighter. And not even definitely mixing because the cream palettes that I have, you scoop some out and put it on the palette. And so that's what I'll use the metal ones for, that has the wells, because they can keep each thing separate. And so I do think this was a good buy. They were very inexpensive. Yeah, but I got like, I do not need any more spatulas. So that was that order. I'm trying to wait for more people to come here before I say why I was excited yesterday. But y'all know I have trouble holding it in. So I'm going to do, excuse me, right at my throat. I'm going to do the intro while I'm just putting on the primer and foundation on my face. Just to give people time to get here because y'all know how I do. Like when people come in, I'll backtrack a little bit just to catch them up. And so I don't want to do like the whole thing over. Who in here has ever tried overnight oats? A friend of mine had contacted me saying that they have a subscription, but they haven't kept up with it. And they just had too many. And I'm like, overnight oats? I was like, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's oats. And you put it in water overnight and drink it the next day. And I'm like, drinking like oatmeal? I was like, so I said I would try it. So she sent me a hodgepodge of just different flavors. And it's only one I didn't like. The first time I drank it, because it says put milk in it, but my stomach doesn't tolerate milk. And so this is a blender bottle from GNC from back in the day. And it does have measurements on here. So I put in 8 ounces of filtered water. And it has the blender ball in it. I don't know if y'all could. No, you can't hear it. And so what I've been doing is I've been mixing it and putting it in the refrigerator. And I like it best the second day because the longer it sits, the more it absorbs. And so it gets thicker. And I actually kind of like these. And they come in handy because you just got a bag. You haven't tried it yet. I had never heard of these. So I'm like, overnight oats. And I'm just like, but like now, since I just got up, I'm like, I need to eat. And so every time I try a new flavor, I text her and be like, I tried this one today. But it does sound weird, though, to drink like oatmeal. But I've done, protein drinks in the past and all of that. So the concept wasn't that far off. But I was just like, but it's oats, like oatmeal. And y'all know I love my oatmeal with Vietnamese cinnamon. This one is strawberry and cream or strawberries and banana, something. The flavor is good, though. It's just getting used to. I don't like to chew my beverages. I hate pulpy orange juice. I hate chewing my juice. I'm like, if I'm going to have pulpy orange juice, I'll just eat an orange. Like, what? So that's the only thing. But then I remind myself it is oats. And so even though I'm drinking it, you see I'm still chewing. So we have 2 orders that came in that I need to swatch. And something else came. The members know. Oh, if y'all in here, remember the members that are in here, you know. And I'm just like, a friend of mine, Nina, you do like oat milk. I never heard of oat milk. It's like a smoothie, but it's not smooth. It's more like a protein drink because it has texture to it, because it actually has oats in it. And as you know, like with oatmeal, hey Dawn, as they get wet and you let them sit, they absorb the moisture and just get fluffier. So it's a breakfast drink. The one I didn't like was dark chocolate and something, and that's because I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. And that actually had bits of like dark chocolate pieces in it, but all of them do taste like the flavor it says it's going to taste like. And I only have one more after this, and so I'm looking at the website like, do I want to order these? But I don't, because they don't let you pick your flavors. She sent me a blueberry one, but I'm allergic to blueberries, and one was matcha, and I don't like the taste of matcha. And my neighbor didn't want them either, so. A package came back that I sent out. It blew my mind, y'all. I sent this package out, excuse me for smacking, September 2023. And it came back. It was in my mailbox, well, the parcel locker box, last week. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Let me do the intro because I'm already cursing. I know I brought a palette over here. Oh, this is the one I brought over for my face. You know what, Nina? I wish I would have known, because unfortunately, I ended up throwing that one and the blueberry one away because my neighbor didn't want them, and I kept them for like a week. And I'm just like, these are sitting here, and I didn't really think like, who else could I call to send like these 2 little lonely packets of overnight oats to. But I will say this: if I do end up ordering them, because they don't let you pick your flavors, I'll try to remember that you like matcha. If they have a one-time order, I may do that, because my friend had a subscription. Oh, I know I was going to say, a friend of mine that I met down at the Playhouse, my co-host for the events that I do down there, well, that him and I do down there. I said I had never heard of overnight oats, and they're German by descent. They came here like as a teenager or something like that with their family. And he said, I'm not surprised you never heard of it. That is a very white thing. I'm like, I was like, is it really? You're welcome. Actually, Nina, I'm gonna write myself a note. Nina likes matcha. Nina likes matcha. Do you also like blueberries? They break me out in hives, so I don't eat those. Do you like blueberries too, Nina? And so I was just cracking up. He was like, yeah, that is a very white thing. And I was like, okay, glad you said it. Because I'm like, I never heard of such a thing. Overnight oats. And I was like, what is that? And also it might be regional as well. But growing up in the inner city, stuff is just different, y'all. Stuff is different. I need to cut my hair. I'm looking at all these little pieces sticking up. No to blueberries. Okay. So I realized, I made another purchase today. I keep saying I want less palettes, but then I keep buying palettes. Notoriously Morbid, they had early access for their, I'm delayed, y'all, because I'm still half asleep. They had early access for their Patreon for their palette that's going to launch on November 28th. And so I ordered it. It's their Christmas palette. I did not receive that one. And I saw today on YouTube, Katie has it. They sent it to Katie, so I watched her video. But looking at it, I was just like, but I bought it. And they gave it's a 30% off coupon code. And I think that code is going to be the Black Friday code for when it does launch. And so I did order that. I don't know when it'll get here. I do hope it'll be here by Christmas. Not that I do Christmas looks or seasonal looks, but for people who do celebrate, it would be nice, excuse me for smacking, it would be nice to have it before Christmas. And so Katie did a look, and it was very, I think there's like 3 greens in it, a couple reds. And I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why. Especially, I don't know why those are Christmas colors, but it's because of stuff. I forgot what the history of it is. So we used all of this foundation and all of this primer. There's just a tiny bit left. Sylvia asked, what's the website to oats? Let me check. I think it's just overnight oats. Let me check over. If it is, I'll put it in the chat if anybody's interested. I just wish you can choose your own flavors. And even though I didn't like the dark chocolate, I did like their brownie. It was something, brownie something. So that one had chocolate in it, but it wasn't dark chocolate. You like blueberry, Grace? Let me write that down. Grace likes blueberry. Yeah, it breaks me out in hives. Like, y'all, my system is so friggin' weird. Avocado breaks me out in hives. I'm allergic to one of the B vitamins, and so every time I take a multivitamin, I break out in hives. I'm like, just give me a Snickers and Mountain Dew and I'm good. Like, my system is just, it's just wacky. But, and it's always been like that ever since I was a kid. www. Oh, it's Oats Overnight. OatsOvernight.com. That should take you to it. If it doesn't, let me know, because I pulled it up on my phone. They do suggest milk or a milk substitute because they say on the website the water will make it too thin. And I think maybe that's why I like it better when I let it sit for 2 days instead of just overnight, because it does get thick. And so it's almost like a milkshake, but it has oats in it. So I'm gonna powder down. And you're welcome, Sylvia. If they have a one-time thing, I might get it. She sent a box full. I didn't even count. There was over 10 of them. I got one left after I finish this one. And I'm like, damn, I must really do like them, because y'all, I'm like, if I don't like, oh, hell to the no. So we're going to powder the face down with the cashew powder, and then we're going to get into why we're here. So I bought I used credit. So thank you for those of you who use my Notoriously Morbid code, because they give credit. And they don't pay out in cash, they do credit, which is fine because I love the brand. I'm going to buy stuff. And so for those of you who use my code, thank you for doing that, because it did allow me to purchase this. The one thing I don't like is there's always shipping. There's always shipping. And so it was $49.99, y'all, for this palette. It looked to be only 2, maybe 3 mattes in it. So everything else is like dual chrome, multi-chrome, that type of thing. So I do understand like why this is puffing up everywhere. Why the price is high, and the code was for 30% off, which brought it down nice. It took like $15 off, but then shipping was like $4.70. So it came out to like 39 something, which is still 10 less than full price. And so I'm just like, okay, I'll take it. And I don't know when it'll get here. It's called the Mean One palette, I believe, and the colors on the front, it looks like a Grinch in a Santa suit. And that is what the colors look like. I'm not too sure of the lighter shades. Katie did use a lot of the shades, but it does have some darker shades in there. Y'all, this does not. Mary Mean One. Thank you, Nina. What did I say? The Mean One? I'm thinking of that movie, The Mean Girls. I always have to go in twice with this setting powder to set this foundation, and I do just believe it's because it is so luminous that it's wet, even though it doesn't feel wet. And then I might just be used to, I'm doing this to see comments because I have my mirror in front of the thing. Yeah, so they had another palette, another 9-pan palette out. And it looks dark because there's like black, there's like dark reds, and I'm just like, ooh. But I'm like, no, let me get out of here. Excuse me, not to say I won't buy it another time. And if I had remembered it was there, I probably would have ordered it with this, because I was just like, I don't want to do a separate order, because they do mail order separate, and then that's paying more for shipping and waiting more time to get the second palette. So I was just like, no. So don't do as I do, because I always say if you buy something from Notoriously Morbid, buy more than one thing, because it does take a while to get. So why are we here? I'm gonna show y'all this box, and we're gonna open it together and see what it looks like inside. The backstory is, and we have at least 3 palettes to swatch. My Notoriously Morbid order came in. I didn't even check them, y'all. Did I check them? I think I started to check them and I didn't. I'm like, let me just wait. And so I kept it in the box. I remember I told y'all that, I think yesterday, like I wait for y'all. I really do. This right here. Who was here for my 1K giveaway? And I know that was like over a year ago. Who in here was here for my 1K giveaway? Because y'all going to be like, what? Actually, most of y'all know, because most of y'all in here right now are the members. So y'all already know. This was the first winner's prize. And her address was in India. And it says on here, I paid $79.90 to mail this. And I mailed it September 26, 2023. You heard right. September 26, 2023. And this was in my box a few days ago. I was like, damn. Because she had won something for me before, and it did take a long time to get it. In some countries, they do open stuff at customs and check it. And I can tell that's what they did, because look at this box, y'all. They wrapped it in plastic. I don't put my boxes in plastic. These are the customs forms that's on the box. And listen, if you've ever received anything from me, you know nothing ain't moving. I am the bubble wrap queen. So I'm just like, and so I know they did open it and package it back up. But even like all of this, I mailed like a box, a solid box. And so we're going to open this and see what's salvageable. And I was telling Bestie, I'm like, I don't know what to do for my giveaway as far as prizes. And so I'm looking around like, what's extra that I have? And then this came, I'm like, that's it. There's only one thing that I remember that's in there. I know, Nina. I was just like, what? And that was the 6-pan Pat McGrath one. And why that stands out for me is because September 26, 2023. So a year and 2 months. 14 months it took to come back. And something I had sent to her before, it did take her a long time to get. And then I had sent her something else and she never got it. And she said they might have kept it at customs, because sometimes, because they open stuff, sometimes they like, sneak and just keep stuff and say they never got it or it never came. And what was weird to me was the other 2 winners were international too. So when I tell y'all I spent almost $250 to mail those 3 prize packages, hers was $79.90. And the other 2 winners, oh, I got my package. Thank you. Everything is really nice. I'm excited to use it. And I never heard back from her. And I always send tracking numbers, but for international, it only tracks till it gets to customs. It doesn't track after customs. And so something I sent her, she didn't get. And she was like, they might have kept it, or, I don't know. And so the other winners contacted me saying that they had received their stuff and thank you and all of that stuff. And I never heard back from her. And I had not seen her in my comments section. So I did verify, hey, Tanya. So I did verify her address with her. And, I did send her the tracking number. Oh, this is what I was going to say. That little 6-pan Pat McGrath thing. Yeah, I'm the bubble wrap queen, Grace. It might be a box of dust. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So I'm just like, And so if y'all remember when my friend was here from Georgia and she helped me do the prize packages and it was set up on my massage table. And so I said, this is going to be prize number one, prize number two. And number two had a different Pat McGrath 6-pan eyeshadow palette. And winner number one, she was like, oh, I prefer the colors in that first 6-pan. Can I have that one instead? And I said, I wrote it back and I said, no, because I've already shown and designated that for prize package number two. And I don't think that would be fair to the second winner to be told they're going to get something and they don't get it or they get, an alternative. And so I was kind of like, and so I almost didn't even put in the little 6-pan from Pat. So I messaged her back and I said, well, do you still want, this one? And she was like, oh, yeah, you can send it, but I prefer the other one. I'm like, I'm not going to, the other one is designated to another person. And I announced all the winners at the same time. So I'm just like, I didn't feel good about, if I tell you I'm going to send you something and you get something different. So she said she still wanted it. So we were in touch after she won for a couple of weeks. And then I didn't hear back from her. And when the other two winners contacted me, I'm like, I still haven't heard back from the first winner. So I was kind of like, And I was telling a friend of mine, I'm like, I have never heard back from her. And she was never leaving comments anymore. She wasn't ungrateful. She just preferred different colors. And we all have color preferences. And so after that, I'd never seen her in my comment section. I never heard back from her. And I'm like, And her address was a university address because she was in university. And so my thought is, maybe she finished school or maybe she moved or whatever. So that's what my thought was. But y'all, when I saw that box, I'm like, what the hell is this busted up thing in my parcel locker? And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh shit, like this is the box I sent to India. And then I looked at the date. I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked at what I paid. I paid $79.90 for something to U-turn and come back to me, to boomerang back to me 14 months later. But whatever salvageable, that's going to be part of the giveaway prize for Vlogmas. And so that answered that question because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to get, what I'm going to buy, or, I'm scrounging around because sometimes I have stuff that's nice and it's just not used. So I'm looking like, what didn't I use? What can I put in the giveaway? Here we go. But I was just like, damn, 14 months. Yes, I figured she had either moved or it got somebody custom stole it. Because the people I do ship to over national, she wasn't a fruitcake, Dawn. She was not a fruitcake. Like, seriously, she wasn't. And what was I going to say? I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. I really forgot what I was going to say. So we have, hey, Kat. So I was just really surprised. And I was just like, wow. Oh, what I was going to say was sometimes when I ship stuff overseas, they'll say, her name is actually Kat Tanya, because before I had called her Kim too, and she said, no, her name is actually Kat. They'll tell me don't put the specific items because they don't have the makeup we have over here in the United States. And so she said, please don't put, luxury makeup, blah, 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 because she said customs will open it and probably keep it. And I've heard that from other people I've sent stuff to overseas too. They're like, just be as vague as possible. Just put generic makeup items or something like that. But so this is one box I got. This is my Notoriously Morbid box. I had told y'all when I purchased it, I had got, because they sent me Rusted Essence Volume 3. So I bought number 1 and number 2. And I forget what else I bought. So there's 3 palettes in here. I forget what's in my Natasha Denona box. And I haven't even opened it. So if it's palettes in there, I do think we got a lot. That's why I was telling y'all yesterday, this is going to be long. So we have the 3 Notoriously Morbid palettes to swatch, which they're only 9 pans each. I think that's the bronze palette. that I got from Natasha Denona, which I said I wasn't going to get because some of the shades look similar to the shades in the Intensity palette from Esom. Some of the shades look similar. But what had happened was I never did my intro. If you're new here and watching the replay, hello, welcome. My name is Dion. The two main things you need to know about me is I curse because I do curse, and there's an organism that lives in my throat that randomly hiccups, gurgles, and belches. So that's all we're going to do for the intro. And also, troll here is a good thing. Troll is we wear what we want to and we rock it. We don't care too much what the community says. If you like it for you, we love it for you. And so that's the concept behind the Crazy Troll Nation. Self-acceptance, self-love. So what had happened was I was looking at, I did end up canceling my Macari order. I didn't think it was ever sent. Sometimes they forget. And what I don't understand is how people forget. Because when I sell stuff on Macari, they'll send me an email. You made a purchase. Make sure you package it up. You need to send it out by such and such date. And every day I'll get an email saying, send it out by this date. And I do mail stuff within 24 hours unless I'm away. And then if I'm away, I'll message the buyer and say, I'm away till Friday. And when I come back, I'll package it up and I'll mail it out Saturday. Because it might be like a week. You know what I'm saying? But they send us emails every friggin' day. And so, Tanya said she just tried to cancel an eBay order and then all of a sudden I got tracked. This one person I bought something from on Macari, it was like a week. She hadn't mailed it. And so I sent in, because they say after such and such date, you can request to cancel your order. So I requested to cancel it. And then the next day they emailed me and said they couldn't cancel it because it had been shipped. And then the day after that is when I got the shipping notification. So I'm thinking they contacted her like they're going to cancel your order because it was really suspicious. She mailed it 2 days after I tried to cancel it. I don't even remember what it was. That was shady, Nina. I was out buying Asian makeup, says Kat. It was shady. It was very shady. So what happened was I was looking at how the bronze palette looked next to Xenon, and I'm like, that'll work. Because I was not going to get bronze. Especially because I have the Esom, the Intensity palette, the all metallic one. But I think in between what we're swatching, we'll swatch one brand, and then I think we'll open up the prize box. 14 months, y'all. And $80, and it came back. I'm just hoping it's not a box of ash. That's all I'm hoping. We're going to open the Toriously Morbid first. Oh, something winner. So it was in a bigger box, not that little black box. So order 3. And it was in between peanuts. These kind of peanuts. And underneath all of that is what Teresa calls pews, like these things. So this one says Rusted 1. So this is Rusted Essence number 1. Well, it was international, Tanya. And all 3 winners was over national. I spent like $240-something in shipping. And I planned it when to announce the winners and ship it because that weekend I was co-hosting an event at the Playhouse. And so I do always make at least like $250 for that. And so I'm like, okay, easy come, easy go. This is Rusted 2, Rusted Essence 2. And this one, I forget what it means. SOTW. You know what? Where's my invoice? Duh. I think it's Season of the Witch. Yeah, Season of the Witch Winter Edition. That's what this one is. So we're going to open these up. And we're going to check them. We're going to look at them. And then we're going to open Natasha because the only thing I remember I ordered this time was the bronze palette. One more here is Becoming Very Asian, a Korean and Japanese makeup store, Japanese clothing store, and soon to be Japanese cheesecake store. I was going to ask you if the cheesecake there is the same as here, but I don't know if you would know. Maybe, Kat, because you're in Canada. So let's open this. I did place another order. I don't know if I told y'all last night. Yo, I watched my live last night. I was cracking up. I was so all over the place when I couldn't remember which palette that a friend bought for me. I could not get away from it. I kept trying to move on, but it was just bugging me. Does that happen to y'all too? Like when you know something and you can't remember and it just bugs you and you can't just leave it alone. You just gotta keep trying to find out. Y'all like that too? I kept trying to. I was talking about the lethal shadows and this and that. I'm like, I cannot stay trying to find this palette, but it was just bugging me so much. I've only had Korean cheese cake and it's very soft and spongy. Spongy? Okay. Our cheesecake here isn't spongy. It is soft, but it's not spongy. It's firm, but it's not. I would say the consistency is almost like lemon meringue pie, the lemon part. So it's firm, like Jell-O, but I know this is not a good analogy because cheesecake is not Jell-O. But the firmness, but it's still soft. When I hear spongy, I think of like sponge cake. So we're going to open Natasha because I really don't remember what else in here. Oh, I purchased a concealer and a color corrector from Natasha's website because they were on sale. And what else did I get? Oh, shipping was $10. Shipping is free over $49. So for those two items was like, they were like 22 a piece, so like 46, something like that. So shipping was $10. And y'all know I hate paying for shipping. And so instead of paying $10 for shipping, I bought the small bronze glow palette because that was $13. Excuse me. Oof. So that'll go in a giveaway because I like the tan bronze and glow palette. But for me, looking at the bronze one, it was too cool tone for me. So that'll go in the giveaway thing. So instead of paying $10 for shipping, I paid $13 to add an item because I'd rather have something that says you're shipping. You got a charcoal mascara. From where, Kat? I feel like it's always 5% missing something. It is. They will cater to a Western palate. I like the Korean cheesecake, but don't think cheesecake. Where was I at? We weren't in Colorado, were we? And we went to this restaurant and they had Rocky Mountain balls, or they called them Rocky Mountain something. I think they were Rocky Mountain balls, they called them. Rocky Mountain oysters is what they called it. Have y'all heard of those? I'm so happy about getting Baby Golden again because it's no longer on Sephora. Stuff is disappearing. Sundra Ray, I went on the House Labs website. As much as I say I want less stuff, I've been buying stuff. These damn sales. I went on the House Labs website because I wanted to see if they had new colors for the atomic shakers. Because I have the red one, which is a blue red. It looks perfect for me. I love it. And I have, last night I had on the Rosewood Shine. So I said, let me see if they have other colors since they're having a sale. The atomic shakers are not on the House Labs website at all. At all. At all. None. So I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So the bronze palette, that's for me. And for my kit. I forgot I ordered this. And I remember saying I wanted Circle Loco for my kit. And I did get a yucca palette for my kit. And this is Glam palette that I purchased for the kit. So Circle Loco and Glamour for the kit. So we're not going to open those because these are not mine. And y'all seen them, the ones that I have anyway, that I've used and done a lot of looks with. If you're curious about looks with palettes, every palette I have on playlist except for, they didn't phase them out. They're gone. I think they're phasing out the bronzers because they only have like a couple shades. And on the Sephora website, last time I looked, there was only one shade left. So I do think they're going to bring them back smaller and $6 cheaper like they did the blushes. Yeah, the atomic shakers are completely gone. And I kept looking like, wait a minute, what? Like there's not one? like one shade, ran out or sold out? No, they're not on there, period. So we're going to open bronze, swatch that. And we're going to swatch these three. So, members. Where's my box cutter? Members, do you want to see me swatch Notoriously Morbid first or the bronze palette first? Because we're going to open this boomerang box in between the brands. So what say the members? And the majority vote was keep it at 8 o'clock. So that's why we're still here at 8 o'clock. I scare myself because I be doing my box cutter this way, and you're always supposed to cut away from yourself. And I do try to remember that, but then like stuff don't want to open. The boomerang box. 14-month boomerang. 14-month, $79.90 boomerang box. I just hope it's not a box of dust. But y'all, it's that thing. The box is soft. Stuff is rattling. So I don't have high hopes. So members, swatch Notoriously Morbid first or swatch bronze palette first? I was so surprised it did come back. I was looking at it like, what the hell is this? Because my first thought was, who sends boxes in plastic? And I'm just like, and then I'm thinking like it's soft, you can squish it. I'm like, what the hell? Look at this. Y'all know how I package stuff if you ever receive anything from me. And then I started looking at it and I'm like, oh, damn. Okay, members aren't saying nothing, so I just hope it's not a box of dust. Sylvia, Locke, Grace, Notoriously Morbid first, or Dawn, Notoriously Morbid first, or the bronze palette. So I'm guessing this is number 1 because it just says Rusted Essence. I'm not opening it yet. I did not open it. I didn't open it. Did not open it. Sylvia says Notoriously Morbid. I was hoping for that because we know what bronze look like. And this is Rusted Essence 2. Y'all know what? I'm not going to keep this. I'm not keeping this bubble wrap. Y'all know why? Because I got all this bubble wrap. Y'all, I should add that to my whole thing. So I'm a brush hoe, a chapstick hoe, a Penzies hoe. I could be a bubble wrap hoe too. Okay. Hey, Sarah. And so we're going to... Okay, there's no powder anywhere, so that's always a good sign. This I wasn't sure about because the color story looks really light. This is Season of the Witch Winter Edition. Ooh. This is pretty. Look at that. Ooh. Nothing looks shifty, but on the back of the box, it's looking like the one in the center is shifty. Yeah, there it is, because now it's kind of gold, copper, and then here's like a purple. Dawn says she's a hoodie hoe and lipstick hoe. So this is what this one looks like. So my thing, like all of the light shades, I'm just like. So all of this is thanks to those who use my code because I can get stuff and not come out of pocket and then show it to y'all and do looks. But this, oh my God. All right. Yes, Notoriously Morbid, Grace. Yeah, I ordered 3 palettes. I ordered these October 9th. They came last week. So it was like 6 weeks. I should have brought Rusted Essence, the 3rd volume, over here. Morbid is always going to give you shifts. That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking on the back of the box because usually the back of the box will show you what's shifting. And the only thing that looks shifted is that because it's red on the outside and then not on the inside. But then now I'm looking at it. This one looks like that and this one and this one. But we're going to see. We're going to swatch them and see. But yeah, something in here is flaky. Because there's like, I think it might be this shade. But y'all, I should have brought over here Rusted Essence 3, which is the one they sent me in PR, to compare with number 1, which doesn't have a number on it, number 2, which does. So I'm thinking, this This is my vibe. This is all the way my vibe, y'all. Because it looks murky. Look at this. Ooh. Y'all know. Y'all know. Ooh. And there's 3 mattes in here. And it seems like that's the thing. Not that it bothers me at all, because the mattes they put in there. I opened up Season of the Witch again. And one of them shades, you know what I think is this one down here. It's like transferring over onto here and into other shadows in here. It does seem like most of their palettes only do have like 2, maybe 3 mattes. Y'all, y'all know this is my color story. This is pretty. Wow. So the new one, the mean one, what was it, Nina? Mean Mary one. This is Rusted Essence 3. So this looks purple. Let's see. Oh, damn. All right. So I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably not. There's orange right here and there's green right here. This was at the top of the palette. And what that is this orange, and you can probably see some powder here, and this green. This green looks neon. I do have a cloth down here. This is different. I was thinking more purpley, looking at the packaging. Mary Mean one. Thank you, Nina. I know I ordered. I didn't know if I was going to. She is pretty. This is Nina. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it because it has it looks like at least 4 or 5 light shades. I'm doing this to see if we can see shifts in the mirror, but no. People be doing that. I'm not ever able to do that. And because it had so many light shades in it, and y'all know I like the dark shades, I was like, And then they sent out, the notice for Patreon, which is $3 a month. Early access and the code for Black Friday, which is 30% off. And it was available today at 1:00. From 1 to 5, and then another time to another time. But after today, it's not available again until it goes live, until it launches on November 28th. Has to be under low exposure with light. Oh, that's what it is. And I got all these bright ass lights. Excuse me. I have none of my little ring lights plugged in. One did just say it just finished charging. Oh, let's see. This needs to go over here because there's a shadow somewhere. I don't like how this flips me, and I keep meaning to check my webcam so it'll just do reverse image and not flip it. But then I always forget until I sit here and do it live. So, let's see. Nina, stuff that work for other people don't work for me. It just don't. I don't know why. Which one? Oh, shit. Y'all. Low exposure. I got all these lights. This one looks to be from the back of the box. This one is shifty. This one, y'all can't even see. This one's shifty, these 2, and this one down here. All right, Nina, I'm going to put my flashlight on. Turn the flashlight on my phone. Dang. See, this is what I was saying, Nina. Stuff don't work for me. Like, because I know sometimes it'll show in the mirror. And even when some people, when they do their eye look, they'll hold up a mirror next to their eye. I'm trying to get this plastic off. It's hard to do stuff when you got nubby nails. I'm trying to, damn, I want to see. I can't even get the plastic off. So, this is like last night when I couldn't remember the name of that palette. I'm just like, so, all right, we're going to get to swatching because stuff don't work. I am silly. Oh my gosh, I am so silly. And all my profiles, wherever I am, I just sound so serious. And I also write I am downright goofy a lot of the times. And one of my previous partners, one day he said, when I read your profile, I didn't think you would be so. I said silly. He said, well, that too, but I was going to say fun. But y'all, when it's time for business though, and not that dating is business, but y'all saw the shift in the bottom row? And I'm gonna do long swatches so that way I can turn and we can see if it shows up. Y'all know what? I must have been hungry. So I think I slept for maybe 4 hours, but I still kept waking up every hour and a half or so. But oh my gosh, I was just so tired. But I wanted to get out to the store. And those are the errands I was going to do yesterday that I didn't make it out to do. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to rinse all the oats out my mouth. I didn't bring a paper towel over here. But we have tissue. Let me know this. Do y'all buy tissues, like facial tissues? Like for your nose and stuff like that? I refuse. I'm like, I can use toilet paper. Somebody was here. They're like, oh, my nose is running. I said, here you go. They were like, oh, I have tissues in my purse. I said, okay. I refuse to buy tissues. If I happen to get them like in a swag bag or something, I'll keep them in my pocketbook. But like for home, I don't buy boxes of tissues. Do y'all buy boxes of tissues? I gotta get the oats from between my teeth. Bougie. They be like, oh, I got tissue. One of those commercials when a dude is like, don't be like your parents. And they did his makeup and beard to make him look older. And so it's like reusable. What is it? It'll be something like butter containers. They're for recycling, not for storing food. And one of them, he said, what was I going to say? He said, oh, somebody had a tissue box and they had a box for the tissue box. And he was like, tissues come in their own box. I forget what that commercial was for. Might have been an insurance commercial or something. Because the thing is you buy them at Costco, says Nina. The thing was not be like your parents. But yeah, tissues come in their own box. Sarah buys tissues and blows a hole straight through the tissue. I have to fold it multiple times. Toilet paper. And I have to fold that too because I get Scott's and y'all know that's one ply. So I have never used toilet paper like that. I keep that roll of toilet paper right here on my desk. Yeah, but I'm right here. She's like, oh, I got tissues in my bag. I'm like, okay. I really wish I would have brought Rusted Essence 3 over here just to compare them. We're going to do, these oats though, they stay with you. Oh, you got to rinse that stuff. I know y'all heard that. Excuse me. If I'm making y'all laugh, go ahead and thumbs up. And I'm going to keep the mirror down here. All right. So we're going to start with Season of the Witch, Winter Edition. And what caught me with this was these shades right here. I don't even know if y'all can see. These 4 over here. But then like all the light ones. Y'all know I keep buying these palettes. What, cat? In Korean restaurants, they would have a roll of toilet paper on the table instead of napkins. What? What? Sarah just finished eating broccoli cheddar soup. Oh, that makes me think of the broccoli soup from Salad Works. Oh my god, I love all of their soups that I've tried. To be honest with you, I haven't been to Salad Works in a while. Yeah, so we're gonna start. I'm not even gonna say the names, so that way we can just try to keep going. Oh my god, y'all, we've been here an hour. Okay, let's go. I told y'all this was gonna be long. Excuse me. I am like in full troll form here. So we're gonna take this shade here, and we're gonna put that here. Does this help see the colors more when I turned that little light off? Or put it back on? True, you're not that hardcore. Y'all ain't that hardcore. I mean, at least hello, toilet paper sitting on the table. I would be like, what? The food gonna give me the runs? Like, why is this toilet paper on the table? Do y'all want me to put that little light on, or this is better for seeing what the colors are? So that's that one. I'm gonna turn it over and do the center shade. I'm being too aggressive. This shade, y'all know I like because it's dark. Do you want me to keep this off for the swatches? On or off? Somebody let me know. Because I do want y'all to see what the colors look like. And I know sometimes the light can blow them out. I'm going to take this one. Oh, this is nice. Ooh. And also with the new palette that's coming out. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. I was thinking, and that does have, I think, 4 or 5 mattes in it. Says Nina, thank you. And, oh, that's pretty. That's a look right there, y'all. That's a look. Sarah says either. We're going to come to this one. I'm going to lay it sideways. I'm glad I did. Y'all look. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see inside that pan? Wow. I'm glad I turned it sideways. All right, I'm pressing back in. Oh my gosh. So I'm just, if I was holding it up, the chunk would have fell out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad something told me hold this sideways. What? So yeah, I pressed everything back in. Damn. Oh, this is pretty. I'm seeing like a blue tint here and purple over here. I'm gonna have to remember this is and every time I swipe, like a layer will just slide over, so then I press it back down. This one is fragile. This one is fragile. Because usually you can just swipe a shadow and it's fine. When I swipe it, like a layer will come off. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember that. So that's that one. Ooh, that's nice and shiny. I do see some. You know what I should have did, but I had forgot what was in the box. Because sometimes I'll print out from the website what the shadows are and what they're described as. But let's just keep it moving. So we're going to do this middle shade. It does have specs in it. Okay, this one is this one I can swirl. This one isn't moving. And it's not picking up too. It's picking up. It's not like that other shade that I kept swirling like nothing was happening. This one is hard. Damn it. Fuck. This one is hard pressed. And all of that is just this teeny tiny bit. Oh my gosh. And I'm being aggressive, man. Like it ain't moving. Like even how the mattes, how I had to blow off. Well, I didn't have to blow them off, but like this, like I'm being aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. So that's that one. That's pretty. Sorry for the glare. Okay. And we're going to come over to this green one, which is the same texture as this one almost. This one does have some give to it because as I'm swirling it, the powder is coming up. So that center shade is hard pressed. And we're going to put this one here. And you can tell by how it does smooth over, where this one, it was not much. So that's that one. It's pretty. And it does have some sparkle in it. Okay. I'm going to come down to the bottom, this shade here. This one looks to be the same texture as this one. This one is smooth. Ooh. This is very smooth. And we're going to put this over here. Ooh, that's like white, blue, something or other. That's pretty. Okay. And this one I'm going to do sideways. Oh, actually, this one is okay. It's not as flaky as this one, but it still is a little bit flaky, but not flaky. Ooh, y'all just fell out on my station. And not even where the cloth is. That's pretty. Y'all, I'm going to have so many palettes to get through. I still have not used Fall Romance. I still have not used Polar Express. And now we got 4 more palettes. So it's going to be 6 palettes. And I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do that. Because part of me is like, okay, do 6 looks, 1 video, like a look from each palette. But y'all know I like to run through a palette. And so I could do that, but then I would backtrack. And I know some of you do like multiple looks, multiple palettes, and some of you it's easier if it's all 1 palette. This is very bold. This is very vibrant. I see a tint of green. Sounds like you have some assignments to do. I got a lot of assignments to do. And I didn't use Fall Romance or Polar Express because I'm still going through. This shade is flaky. The Natasha palettes. Understandable. It's been an influx of releases. And I usually don't even shop a lot. So I'm just like, I don't understand. This middle shade right here is flaky. I put the plastic over it and it just like the plastic pulled up the loose shadow. Oh, damn. This is messy already, the plastic part. Damn. Should have brought shit. Sheesh. Like, this is a mess. Rusted Essence number 1. We're going to do that on this side, I think. Because bronze has 15 shades, too. Now try with the phone over the swatches. Nina, you're going to be making me look silly. I'm silly anyway. I know it ain't your fault. It's always me. It's me, girl. Like, put the light on my forehead. Like, what are you saying? Is this what you mean? Because if I go closer, it's just going to, like... Nina got me looking straight crazy, even though I'm already crazy. This is the Crazy Troll Nation. You can see him. I don't. Let me look in the mirror down here. Oh. I'm laughing like an old person. When all you hear is air. You know what? I can't, in the mirror, looking up here, I cannot. Sorry for poking you in the eye, but down here I can. Oh, they pretty. Okay, Nina, thank you. I'm thinking you set me up to look crazier than I am. Oh, these are pretty. Wow. Oh, that blinded me. Okay. So now I'm seeing stars. Thank you, Nina. Now we're going to do Rusted Essence, the number 1, the first one. We're going to, I know I could tell you right now, I'm going to like this shade because it is dark. It is dark. It is dark. We're going to just put this right here. Yep. They were beautiful. I had to look in the mirror down here. Wow, that's nice. Moving over here to this one. This is a pretty shade. Y'all know greens is my shade. Greens and mustards and oranges because it has that grunge vibe. Ooh. And now we're going to come over here to this orange. All right. I'm swiping. I do a swipe and then I pat like 3 times because I do think it'll be different with a brush. Because with the sponge tip, I'll just be digging. So this on me, still got oats in my teeth. Oh, thank you, Nina. She says she won't set me up the veil. This one would be for me a transition shade, or to blend out or buff out something else, because it's there, but it's not there. That orange. Okay, that sponge tip is done. I'm gonna come down here to this one. What I was thinking too with the Mean Mary one, those mattes in there I think would go nice with the Mothman palette. Mothman palette is not on their website anymore, and I wish they would announce like when they're going to discontinue something, because I would definitely, that's one I would definitely buy again. And what's ironic to me, what's strange to me, is that the PAO for Mothman was 24 months. Their other palettes are 12 months. And so I'm like, which I'm glad it's 24 months because I really love that palette. Okay, that's this one. So this is the same color as this one, except it's a shimmer. It's a cute little look, I guess. We're gonna come over here to the center shade. Okay, this one is not flaky. I'm able to hold it up and swirl. They do have this as a bundle set, but I think as a bundle it only saves maybe like $10 or whatever, which is okay because shipping might be $10 or something. So that's that one. And coming over here to the green. I'm not a fan of orange only because it doesn't really show up on me except for like transition or something like that. That's pretty. Did we have a, unless if that's different than that. I'm feeling a palette bingo coming on. Because I'm looking at some of these shades and I'm looking at some of these shades. Oh, let's keep going because we got a lot more to do. This one down here. When I do looks with these, I will have printed out the shade names and the descriptions so I can tell y'all like what it says it is. And I don't know why I always want to let y'all know what stuff is. I don't even know like if people really care. Oh, this has a shift that I saw when I went like this. Yeah, you can see the shift. Oh, that's pretty. That sponge tip is done. All right, we got 2 more for this palette. This one here. Somebody says for me to do something before, and it did not turn out well. I was like, they trying to sabotage me. It was all in fun though. Like they really weren't, but it just didn't work for me, what they were saying to do. So that's that one. And we got one more in this palette will be done. So we got a matte orange and 2 shimmer oranges. This one is a deeper tone than this one. And this one is not as loose as this one. I am like all the way down my chin. How about we just cover my bag? Put that right up there. So this is Rusted Essence number 1. That's what that is. Where's that other light? That's Rusted Essence 1. It's a pretty palette. It's a pretty palette. I keep telling myself stop ordering palettes because I know, even yesterday, I'm like, we have all the things. And now I don't got more stuff. All right, so Rusted Essence Volume 2. This is pretty. This is pretty. We're going to start up here, this shade. Sometimes their mattes are firm and then sometimes they're not. And so I'm just like, this is a nice texture. I'm swiping and then patting back in. Where are we? We're going to bring this all the way up here. That's a nice shade. Y'all know I like dark shades. The Mean Mary one, looking at Katie's video, 2 of the greens in there. She put one on because it looked like it was lighter than the other green, but it turned out the lighter one in the pan showed up darker when she did her look. And I'm like, that's interesting. But y'all not like dark shades, so I'm like, I'm here for it. But it had so many light shades. I was just like, I don't know. But then I got it. It seems like at least a quarter of my collection is notoriously morbid. And from those, like half I purchased and half were PR. That was this purple in the center. This sponge tip is done. Oh, excuse me. Oh, trying to contain my trash. I'm dropping the sponge tips in the Natasha box. The one had popped out. Now we're going to come over to this shade right here. How y'all doing tonight? I don't think I asked y'all that. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. That is bright. I like that. This reminds me of something from Martine Cosmetics Mission Triple X. We're going to come down here to this one. This is smooth. This one's nice. I'm going to put that down here. I need to not go crooked because we got a lot. Well, only 9, but I've been writing out that little notebook that they sent me. No, it's right here. Yo, the little notebook that came with the advent calendar. I've been writing in there like video topics for looks to do. Because I was feeling like, oh, Sarah, I'm tired. We're going to come down to this one. I'm tired. I was sleeping hard too. Oh my gosh. I called Amazon when I got up because I called yesterday because they delivered my package downstairs. You were out at Publix and Costco. It was bananas. I had forgot the holiday was coming. And I'm like, why are all these people? Because when I got the BJ's, it was like 10 a.m. I'm like, ain't people supposed to be at work? But then I'm like, I don't work. So when I do this, I can see the shift. And I don't think you can. I'm looking in the mirror down here. I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Now to this one. I know I'm gonna like this one. I think I have a thing for greens. Like how Grace says she's a purple palette connoisseur. I think I have a thing for greens. That's pretty. It's that grunge factor for me. These are nice. And even though it's not a matte, it looks shimmery in a pan, it's not shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And the only mattes are just the top row. These are the mattes up here. No, these are the 3 mattes here. 1, 2, 3. So that sponge tip is done. Then I'm going to come down here. This one looks like it might be flaky. So let me hold it sideways. And it's not actually. It is not, which is great. And I'm going to put this down here. Oh, that's pretty. This looks like a typical shift. That green burgundy. And I will turn the light off afterwards. And use my phone. So we got 2 more. How did I fit all of these over? You know, I think I made them thinner. This middle one, this is a nice texture. This one is smooth. I'm excited to dig into these. Where can I'm going to put this here. Y'all know I like that one. That's dark. Ooh. This has green in it. Burgundy and green. That's pretty. So we got 1 more for this palette. Hopefully I won't need to go to the store until next week unless it's to dip in and out for something. And that's why I was like, I need to just go ahead and go. Because, oh, I don't know why I was looking for Amazing Mango in BJ's because they never have it. That is pretty. But they did have Green Goodness. So I bought 3 Green Goodness. And the guy behind me in line, that is pretty. The guy behind me in line, and he was like, excuse me, what is that green stuff? He was like, I'm looking at it, but I don't know. Like, what is that? So I gave him one to look at, and he's like, that doesn't look appealing. I said, but they taste okay. I said, they taste good. So what are we going to do? Let me see. Am I on the right side? Yeah, this is Rusted Essence 2. Let me get my phone, Nina. My phone. All right, maybe I need to do it this way. Okay, how did I do that before? I don't know how I did it before. Ooh, look at them shine. Ooh, let me know if y'all seeing the shifts. I am definitely seeing this one. It doesn't seem to be a lot of shifty shades in here. This one has a slight shift. Like I see it on the back end. You drink your green goodness up. You can see the shifts there. Good. I see the shift in this one, green, and then it's like a purple in the back. This is just a shimmer. This one doesn't have a shift that bright green. These are pretty. Crack the code. Thank you, Nina, because I'm like, she got me looking crazy over here. Which you did not. Any craziness is all on my part. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's all the Notoriously Morbid. That wasn't too bad. And that only took like 15 minutes. Okay, so sit those over there. We're going to dig into this box. Move my cloth over here. Excuse me. Yeah, The other lights are charged, but I don't think I'm going to use them. But I'm just going to unplug them. Ugh. Okay. I'm just hoping it's not a box of ash. And I probably need to stop shaking it. Because I'm like, y'all know I don't rap like that. Like, what the hell? What did I do with my box cutter? Here it is. All right, y'all, we're going in. I don't even know, like, where to... This whole thing... This whole thing is just a mess. I'm just like, what did the... All right, let's go in. We're going in. My ears just started ringing. Where's my scissors? Ugh. I sent in a message to my doctor through the secure messaging system. And it turns out he's off. And so the nurse, the competent one, his name is Sean, he says he'll send my question to the resident doctor who's filling in for my primary. And I never liked who takes over for my doctor. Because they don't know me and they don't know my history. And so they be saying stuff and I'm like, yeah, my doctor would know better than whatever they're saying. You know what I mean? And so whatever they say, though, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to wait till my doctor comes back and ask him again. Y'all, I'm looking at this plastic. It is, oh, shit. I don't even know. Oh, all right, we're going to lift it out the plastic. Y'all, look at this box. I mean, they did tape it back up, though, but, oh, gosh. I am so sure quite a few things in there are broken. And I know each prize package had pallets in it. This ain't even a box. This is a bag. Like, I don't even, oh my God. Oh man, I was peeking in the box. They're wrong for that. But you know, that's what they do over there, Sarah. They will, and I don't know if they open every box, but they will open boxes. And it's known that they do to check to see, make sure we're not sending something we're not supposed to send, you know, that type of thing. Oh, this is not even clear. Y'all see that shadow on there? Oh, hell. But this has been through something. Oh my gosh. This has been through. Ooh. Why is this in here? This is just this is just a bag. It ain't even nothing in here. And I didn't pack this in here. Oh, it says air cushion. But it ain't no air in it. They tried, I guess. Yo, and this had this is not even clear. Y'all know what bubble wrap look like. This has like pink all over it. This is shit. I don't even want to. I want to go get my gloves because this. So I'm just trying to take out like the bubble wrap they put. Oh, this is something is in here. We're gonna open all this stuff. Y'all see my face? This is my disgusted face. This is shattered. Can you see all that shadow? They tried it though. I mean, I do not like being messy. You could laugh, Kat, because I do not like. Some people don't know. They don't understand how I like camping. They're like, you want to get dirty. I'm like, but that's the nature of camping. You're out in the woods. Like I'm sitting at home. I don't want to be a mess, and I'm just sitting at home. Reminds me of the lethal. Oh, sorry for that memory, Kat. What is this? Oh my God! Look, y'all see this packaging? It has shadow all over it, but it's a lipstick from Pat McGrath's little lipstick. If I should have bought some paper towels over here. Okay, let me. This I remember putting in there. This is the one I was telling you about. The back is dirty from powder. What a waste of your money shipping. $79.90. And 14 months later, a boomerang then came back. But if anything in here is good, this will be for giveaway. And y'all like, girl, we don't want that dusty, ashy boomerang stuff. This is dust all over it. Oh my gosh. This is a lip gloss lipstick. Let me just put it down because then we're going to go through it. Makeup remover wipes. I'm not going to wipe this down. Y'all, you see, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't like to just have silence when I'm filming, but this. But if stuff is salvageable, that'll answer my question I had for like, what are we going to put in the giveaway for December? Here's another lipstick from Pat McGrath, but the lid ain't even all the way. Okay, wait. Okay, this is in good condition, but inside the cap, I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see that powder in there? That shadow in there? That shadow. How? And it wasn't even, and they did open it because y'all saw how it just snapped and I had to like pull it open. It wasn't all the way closed. So that means I'm gonna throw this away because you know why? Because that means that they opened it. Even though it looks good, I don't trust it. And because the inside of this is gross. So I'm gonna that's in the trash. Oh my God. And there's another one. I don't even want to put my hands in this box. This one is all the way closed. It is all the way closed. So they probably opened the other one and not this one. It doesn't look like they used it, Dawn. Because when I wound it up, it still looks brand new. So they haven't touched it. Everything was inspected. And they didn't open this one, this little lipstick. They didn't open that. The gloves were in the kitchen, though, Lock, and I don't want to leave and go get them. I keep a box of gloves under my sink because I don't deal with raw meats with my bare hands. I always put on gloves, like when I'm separating chicken or ground turkey or ground beef. And so they stay under. Okay, this is empty, but there's powder all over it. I am just. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. This. This. I don't even know if I could clean this up. This was closed. I do know that. I put stuff in it and closed it up. And y'all see all this stuff on the bag? Y'all see all of that? Ugh. And it's open. The friggin' gloves. I love these shower gloves, by the way. Y'all see all this powder on there? These are, I could wash them, but these are going in the trash. Look at these gloves because of all the powder from the shadows. I will say this though, Kat and Sarah, they did have bubble wrap stuff in there, but because it was wherever it was going, all the bubble wrap and everything was flat, and even that air packet, it ain't had no air in it. So they tried it, but wherever this was going, whoever had it, they were not being gentle. These are from Ulta, Eco Tools, and these are the only shower gloves I like. These have revolutionized my shower experience because it's like a glove. You put it on, and then you wet your hands. Then you put your body wash in your hands, and you rub it in, make lather, and then wash your body with it. But these are, it's going in the trash. This, Prime Prometics. All right, let me just take stuff out, and then we're going to go through it. The Star Wars mascara. A steel or something or other, but look at that. Y'all know what I feel like? I feel like one of them channels I told y'all about when people dumpster dive and stuff looks so gross, but then they clean it up and it looks new. Y'all probably like, we ain't entering this giveaway, not with this stuff. They didn't open this packet. This is a lip liner, so we'll get to it. Il Maquillage mascara. Ugh. Pat McGrath something. I found it at Marshall's. There's a tag on the back. Look at the inside of this bag. Look at the inside of this bag. This is going in the trash. And this was free gift with a purchase. It's going in the trash. I am disgusted. You know, those people are selling it on Macquarie. That bag, I know I should clean it and put it on there, but I'm not because I wouldn't feel right about that. All right, we're going in. Gloves and masks is locked. And there's more. If y'all remember that video, it was a lot of stuff. Look. The hell? I'm just like... The bubble wrap is all different 50 shades of eyeshadow. Oh my God. MAC lipstick. So this was prize package number 1. Natasha Denona liquid eyeshadow. That makes you sad. Ugh. And, Shayna B. This must have came from a subscription box. How dusty that is. Y'all like, girl, don't put this stuff with a giveaway. Put it in the trash. There's 2 more things in here I purposely held for last because these are high ticket items. This in the box. Look at these were full price. They were like $98.50, and I got it half off. And I had both of them. One I liked more than the other because it was more warm tone. Natasha, we'll get to it. Let me just. And the last thing in here is this. And I can tell they opened it because I don't package stuff like that. And why is there a Marshall's receipt? Like, what? I wouldn't have put the receipt in with the price. Okay. All right. So that's everything in the box. What the fuck? Oh my God. Why is there a Marshall's receipt in here? With shadow all over it. And I know they don't have Marshalls over there. So I'm like, how did this even get in there? Like, and y'all, it's been in here so long. You can't even see none of the writing on the receipt. up box. The brown bag. The brown boomerang bag. My stage out. Oh, it is gross over here. Oh my God. So this is why I told you it's going to be long tonight. And I was just hoping it wasn't a box of ash. But I do think, like this, I can just run this underwater. Or maybe not. I messed up and bought the Berkeley Jensen. This is the BJ's brand of makeup remover wipes because it was a coupon and my skin didn't like it. So I went back to, these are going in the trash because this is not coming off. It's coming off of this part, but not off of this part. And so I bought these by mistake. My skin didn't like them, and so I was just giving them away. Trash. Jesus. Dawn's like, who's winning this giveaway? They're gonna be like, we don't want that broke down, dusty shit. But if the palette is good though, I just wipe this one off. So what I'll do is if we do use anything for the giveaway, I will say go watch this video so then they can decide if they want to join. I mean not join, enter to win. Dawn said I should try on a lipstick. Hey Dawn, how about wait, let me get the one out the trash. How about I send that one to you and you try it on? And I'll send you them shower gloves too, Dawn. So this, okay, I did wipe this down and this does look decent. And I don't even like bullet lipsticks, so that's why Dawn said she'll take it. Don't have me wasting my money. Oh shit. And I got crumbs all over my station, and that's what it looked like. That dark shade looks like cookie crumbs. Damn. Y'all, this is I'm using my cloth to just like scoop it into the trash, which is the bag box. Y'all, this and that's making me think the other palettes are probably not any good either. Oh my gosh. And I paid for this stuff unless the subscription box stuff came in a subscription box. But like this patch stuff, I paid for that, except for the bag. That was a free giveaway purchase. And y'all know I give good gifts. And so y'all know, not only did they drop it, Kat, I think they played football with it, which overseas they call soccer. Well, we call soccer here, but I think they put it on the floor and play soccer with it, play football with it. All right, this is the Shayna B from the subscription box. Okay, here's my question. Y'all see the mirror. How is it just a chunk missing? Where's the chunk? Where's the chunk? Where's the chunk? Where's the chunk? Because how the other one I opened this stuff fell out. Nothing fell out of that one. Where's the chunk? That's what I want to know. I might be back to square one. Like, what am I going to put in this giveaway? This is the Prime Cosmetics eyeliner. I did like them, but they were basic colors, blue, black, and brown. And y'all know I like other colors. I don't know. Should I even open it? I need to open it because, okay, it has not been used. The point is still there. It doesn't look worn down anywhere. All right, we're going to keep this. I need to stop making them faces. On the gloves. Yeah, the gloves, the lipstick wasn't. Were you serious, Dawn? You want that lipstick? Like, seriously, were you serious, Dawn? Oh, my God. Am I going to open it? I'm not going to open this one because we can see the powder. The palette is black. We can see all the powder. I'm not even going to open that one. This was from a subscription box. This is from a subscription box. Ah, okay, this is good. This still looks brand new. Ooh. This still is brand new. It still has the tape around it. This is Banana Loose Setting Powder, and the brand is Pink Lips Cosmetics. Banana powders never worked for me, and I think it's either my complexion or my undertone. So this is still good. Brand new. It's not even dusty. So that's going to go with the Prime Formetics. Lord, Lord, Lord. This came in a subscription box, and I can tell because the brand is Illuminati, and I don't buy Illuminati stuff. We're going to keep this for the giveaway. I think that's a basic shade most people will wear. Trying to get the glares off. I got too many lights. There we go. There we go. That's the shade. It's really pretty. MAC lipstick. I've never tried a banana powder, though I have gotten some through Ipsy. All right, this is the MAC. This is number 502 Cockney. It looks brand new, but it looks like the bullet went sideways and rubbed against the inside of the component, but it does not look used at all. I don't know. I'm going to throw this away. I don't trust it. It looks good, though, but and you can still see the MAC name on there and everything. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it, though, because they could have been breathing on it. This is Il Makiage mascara, I want to say. Yeah, curling mascara. It's too loose. I can tell they opened it because it's too loose. Trash. Damn. Ooh. We're going to open this. This is an eye pencil, and it looks like they did not open it. So we're just going to take the eye pencil. I think it's a eye pencil. Black Mini Primer Ultra Glide Eye Pencil. So we're just going to take this out. We're going to keep this because they did not open this. So we're going to keep that. Y'all, this one looks like they did not open it either. This is a mini Pat McGrath gloss. Probably came free with purchase. Mini Matte Trans Lipstick. So I cut it open instead of dealing with trying to open it. This they did not open. Or did they? Because it's dusty. Shit. Y'all, this is it is still hard to open, so maybe they didn't. It's smashed into the lid. So weird. Why is it like it's under my nose? The tip of it smashed into the lid. But how would that do that unless you roll it up? But you can't roll it up when it's closed because of the design of the component. Jiminy crickets. All of y'all still breathing on y'all end, or y'all holding y'all breath like, what next? The Natasha Denona. Y'all, this is not even closed all the way. So that means they did open it. So this is trash. Liquid eyeshadow, which I don't use. What the hell? Why that? Cassie's holding breath. This was not even closed all the way. Trash. Oh my gosh. This is just, this one, I could say now, and I'm just, well, no, you know what? This one looks good. And it was closed all the way. We want to keep that. We have, yo, I'm overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed right now because this is, and I waited for y'all to open it. Pat mascara. Let's see if it's tight. This is tight. Yeah, this is tight. So I don't think they opened it. You want to sleep lock? I'm just wiping it down. So what y'all think? Keep this mascara? It is tight. They didn't open it. All the other stuff that I threw away was loose. So should I keep the Pat mascara for the giveaway? My eyes don't like the Pat mascara. It irritates my eyes. This is a Stila thing. I don't know how I came to have that one. Sleep well lock. So we're just wiping this Stila thing down. Thank you for being here when you could be. So we're gonna. It looks so nice on the outside that I don't know why I was surprised though that stuff just fell out. And this is, it looks so nice on the outside. I just knew. I thought it was going to be in one piece. And really, though, I don't know why I'm surprised that it wasn't. Because, you know why? Because it wasn't really dusty or anything too much. Scooping off dust into the bag box. Yo, this is friggin' insane. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here with me, because if I was here by myself doing this, I probably would be crying right now. Like, for real, because this is just crazy. Okay, Star Wars, Pat McGrath, the golden one. It is dusty. Oh my god! And I paid for this stuff, y'all. Except for the free gift with purchase, like the little mini eyeliner, the mini lipstick and stuff. Okay, Star Wars. I'm holding it this way so y'all can see it with me. Oh, oh, okay. There is a little bit right there, and now it's gone. I was surprised, y'all. Look at this. This is good. Ah, guys, yay, one survived. We're gonna keep this, and I remember paying for this too. Okay, we keep that. Y'all think I should keep the mascara for the giveaway? We're going to open this. I paid $20 for this from Marshalls. This is Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Venusian Nude. Kim says yes. Okay, so we're going to put this over there. And after this, we just have the Natasha face palette, and I'm opening stuff slow. And that other, I can almost tell you now that Pat McGrath palette is busted. I had one for me, and it was one of these that one of the shadows exploded, and I didn't know what to call it. When I took it to Sephora and showed it to the cashier, she said, "Oh, it exploded," and I was just like, "That's a thing." So I'm almost sure something there is broken, because I purchased it, and the second time I opened it, I think no, the third time I opened it, she said, "Well, did you bang it on the counter?" I said, "I didn't bang it on anything. It was just sitting flat, and I opened it, and it was just all cracked up." So still has the little plastic thing there. Y'all gonna see it when I see it. Let me hold it flat in case it shatters. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep that. So far, out of all of this stuff, we have this palette. We have a mascara. We have something's telling me open this and look at it. Eyeliner. We have a highlighter. Yeah, eyeshadow, highlighter, mascara. And it's Pat stuff. Even though Pat, people are like, who's she these days? I do still like some of her products. I'm going to open this only because just, okay. What the hell? Why is that supposed to be up that far? Something ain't looking right. It looks like, because it's not even all the way around, even though it's tapered, it looks like, I don't know. I'm gonna throw this away. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or not, because I don't use her eyeliners don't agree with my eyes either. But y'all see how the shape of it is? Like, is that supposed to be like that? If this was retractable, I would say it was twisted up and then twisted down, because that's how it looks. Because like where it's thick near the tip and then it gets thin again, like that to me looks suspicious. Do these look like this though? Let me know about this eyeliner. Okay, let's go into the Natasha box. I found these half off. I remember saying they were like $98 or something like that. And they were half off on her website. And I'm like, ooh. So I got the darker one and I really liked it. And then this one, it popped up half off again. I said, let me just get it and I'll give it away. I'm just wiping off the box, even though I don't think I'm going to keep it in the box if it's still salvageable. Just because I don't like getting my hands messy. This is fucking nuts. You know what? It's broken. Because there's a bunch of shadow right there. You see that? Let me open it over the back box and slide it. Oh my God! Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What does it have? Chicken pox? What the hell? The fuck? And look inside the box. How the heck? Oh. Oh. What the fuck? We're going to just see how bad it is. And so I'm just trying to write this down. Yo, for real, they could have kept this over there. Because this is just fucking insane. They didn't even have to send this back. And I would have never knew. Because what I really thought was that she had moved and it just got stuck somewhere or customs kept it. That's what I really thought. And as I said, it was her university address. And so I'm like, if you're not in school and university all year, because for here in the United States, we have breaks. And so I'm like, if she's off on a break, she wouldn't get it because that was the only address that she had gave me. All right, y'all. I'm laughing because this is fucking nuts. You see? Oh my God. In the top half, oh gosh, this has a plastic covering over it. So sorry for that glare. So the shadows are just on top of, and the shadow under, fuck, that shadow under it. Oh, look at that. This is the flat, and it's like all about like, oh shit, damn. They could have kept this over there. Fuck, I need damn. Oh, let me use my toilet paper. I done got dust all over my shit. There, piece of the plastic. They are. And so I'm rolling up this cloth that's down here, like trying to find a clean spot. And oh my God. What y'all say about this liner? Yes or no to keep for the giveaway? This is everywhere. I'm just wiping off my my desk, y'all. That just you in the tub, Sarah? What you talking about? She put pictures, emojis. Oh, for me to take a shower afterward? Definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I kept saying, I just hope it's not a bag of dust. Let me know about this eyeliner. What am I looking for? I know what I'm looking for. But it's not where I'm looking for it. This, because I got shadow. This is for clean your laptop or your desktop or your keyboard. Because that Natasha one just went all over my laptop. So I'm just sweeping it off. I don't think I've used this in probably 10 years. Came in handy today. Yes or no to the eyeliner? I'm thinking no. I'm just... Excuse me. I'm going to have to take everything off my desk and like really like wipe down my desk with a wipe, because every time I wipe it with toilet paper, more and more comes up. I'm like, what was I texting something? But because of what I was doing, it was putting letters in the chat. Okay, we got one more. Got dust on top of the pinsies. At least we know this is good. And the gift card is good. Yes or no for the eyeliner? That pencil one. We got one more. I can tell y'all right now this is going to be busted. Yeah, I don't know how they actually are either, Sarah. We know this is already going to be busted. I wish I had some paper towels over here. All right, I'm opening up this my cloth again. It looks odd. Okay, trash. Because I don't know how they normally look either, but it just something about it. I don't know. And maybe because almost everything else is. I can tell y'all now this is busted. Because if I just sat mine on the kitchen counter and it cracked, y'all look at this. How dusty that is. Oh my God, look. Oh my God. Look inside the box, y'all. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, oh, I'm wiping my hands. Oh, y'all, look. This is the back of the palette. Like, what the fuck? Is this shadow? Yup. Shadow is like stuck. This is shadow. This is shadow. But it was out there for 14 months. So they could have kept this shit. I mean, because really that's what it is. And this let me hold it flat. Sorry for the glare. So on top of the plastic, you see chunks of shadow. So we're going to just slide that onto our cloth. And the one I had, this red one is the one that exploded. This pan, 2 pans are completely empty. This pan is completely empty. And this one is completely empty. This one is half empty. Everything else looks good though. Like if I was into the potting, that's the thought. The Pat single eyeshadows do fit into the MAC empty palettes. Somebody drop kicked that box. They were playing football with it. They were playing soccer with it. The other ones look good. Like there's no marks or anything. You know what? I don't know. Because this is that is this wood? Is that paper? I'm gonna take this apart because look at my hands, y'all. This is fucking gross. And it's just like I'm going to see though if I can depot some of these other shades because the other ones look good. This is a fucking mess. All right, I'm gonna shake it over the trash box. Oh my God. And you know what? When people clean up dumpster dive stuff, like somebody would buy this if I cleaned it up, like for real. But I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to see if I can depot these shadows because I do have an empty MAC palette. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do. Like I can't. I thought there was a train dropping cars, but they're clearing the snow already. Because it's been so long, Sarah, that's why you're saying no, because it's on sensitive lids. Because I remember the one I had, I did a look with the top row, and then I did a look with the middle row. And when I opened it to do the look with the bottom row, that's when I saw that shadow was cracked. But it was something in this middle row that irritated my lids. This is a fucking mess. Oh my gosh. I'm like the Tin Man. Like I can't. That's a good point, Sarah. I don't know what it was exposed to. I don't even want to touch anything. I want to pick up toilet paper, but trying to see what finger is the cleanest, and it happens to be this one thumb. It is just, and it was 14 months out there floating around. And I had it for a couple months before I did the giveaway. You're right, Sarah. Thank you, girl. All right, so that's in the trash box. I do need to check my Natasha Denona stuff because they just fell over. So I'm like, I need to at least just check them. The ones that I purchased for my kit. I'm just wiping down my station yet again. This is fucking insane. They could have kept this. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that they did really try. Because there was like bubble wrap in there and like an air pack thing, even though it was no air in it by the time it got here. I think it was just severely manhandled. And it could be me just wanting to give them the benefit of the doubt. But and it was out there a long time. It was out there 14 months. It was out there in the twilight zone. Okay, I'm folding my cloth over so it'll be less mess. And I'm wiping down my station again. Thank you, y'all, for being here. I knew this was gonna be long, but like I'm just like, I don't even know what to do. That would have been a great giveaway, though, if she would have received it. Yeah. Because over there, and her being in school, she was, she didn't have, money. And they don't get Pat over there. So she was like really excited. And I was excited that all the winners were international because I know they don't get to get some of the stuff that we get. And as I said, I did plan it like when I was going to ship it because I knew I was going to make money that weekend. So I made $250 and like $248 and some change went to shipping. So I wasn't out of pocket, so to speak. But fuck. Like I just feel. Ugh. All right, so what do we have? We have the highlighter. We have the Star Wars, the golden one, and we have a mascara. We have a lipstick. We have an Illuminati gloss lipstick, liquid lipstick it says. And we have an eyeliner. We have banana powder. And if it's international winner, they'll receive Justice. If it's a U.S. winner, they'll get a $25 Penzies gift card. And I did order, of course, chapstick. And this one is S'mores Collection. So we have milk chocolate marshmallow and graham cracker. So as of right now, that's the giveaway prizes. And so it's looking like one winner because it's not a lot of stuff. So they got eye, cheek, powder, lipstick, liquid lipstick, liner, mascara. So they have enough to do a look. All right. So something was salvageable, which I am glad about. But still, I'm just like, they could have kept that. I'm going to reach over and get the Natasha stuff that I purchased for the kit just to check it. Because now I'm feeling like I need to just check everything. And so we're going to do this and then we're going to swatch bronze and then we'll be done for the night. So this is Glam that I purchased, Circle Loco that I purchased for my kit. I've never had anything come broken from Natasha's website. Not ever. I love me. Yeah, Sylvia. It's okay. Quality check real quick. Close it back up. I've had Circle Local and Biba twice because I think it was like last year. It came out to almost buy one get one free. Sort of like now how she does like a 40% off of the bundles, and each one costs $129. And I think I spent like maybe $130 something, $140 something for both of them. And those, the period for those are like October this year. No, October 2025. So that's for the kit. And Glam is for the kit. We're just gonna check these. You cooking your turkey? I'm like always the way they put these boxes together. I always struggle with opening them, but then I do close them. Okay. So this is Glam for my kit. Yeah, my kit is expensive makeup, y'all. Because I wanted to have, quality stuff. So quality check, everything looks good. Close that back up. Okay. I may keep that one larger palette, that white label palette, only because it has so many colors in it. So I might keep that one for the kit. But the other stuff, like the other cheap stuff, I think I'm going to... You know what? I was going to say I was going to not keep it, but then that can be stuff I could use for the class that I'm going to teach. So the Natasha stuff is good, of course. So I'm glad we put the giveaway stuff in the middle. So we went, good stuff to shit, and I'm back to good stuff. Y'all see what I did there? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Kat. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to make it to my uncle's house for our family gathering because Wednesday night I'm down at the Playhouse. My shift is 3 hours, but it's an hour drive there and an hour drive back. Yours was a month and a half ago, Kat? Oh yeah, that's right. You're y'all have different timing. And then Saturday I'm working as manager. Actually, I'm working as manager on Wednesday night, and then manager again on Saturday. And when I go down there, it just wipes me out because I'm more active than I usually am, and my joint pain and my back pain and all of that. So I was thinking about it yesterday, and I said I don't think I'm gonna make it to my uncle's. And he's in Maryland. He's a little over an hour away. So I'm gonna let my aunt know, or I'll just let him know. So bronze palette, we're gonna swatch this, y'all, and then we'll be done. That, y'all, oh my God. And I'm looking at this box like, Tillamook. Bronze is pretty. I never got it because I'm like, most of these shades will blend into our complexion. But then when I looked at it with, next to Xenon, I'm like, that could work. So all this time I never purchased it because I'm like, bronzes just blend into my complexion. And then I ended up getting it. It was, what was it, 30% off, something like that. And so what I need to do for next year, I need to not buy any Natasha and just wait for a November sale. And I've been debating on whether or not to do a no buy for eyeshadow. I am doing a no buy for December. I may have one exception. I don't know yet. But bronze makes you look ill, Kat. Kat, what's your complexion? Are you fair, medium, and what's your undertone? What am I looking for? My mirror. It is just messy over here. Your cousin will drive 1.5 hours for dinner plate if it's something she wants. And the food do be really good. That's the same uncle's house that they froze that turkey for a year. It always be so much freaking food. I'm just like, this is just insane. Okay, we're going to open up bronze. Very fair and cool tone. I could see why that wouldn't. Yeah, these are so warm. Well, from what I saw in pictures. So this is bronze. I'm going to open it up together. Oh, she pretty. And what I was looking at this before because this has metallic, creamy matte, cream to powder, dual chrome, creamy matte, metallic, dual chrome, creamy matte, chroma crystals I don't care for. Another dual chrome, metallic, dual chrome, metallic, and creamy matte. And I love her creamy matte, cream to powder formula. Some people can't stand it. My screen is looking dusty. And some people couldn't stand it. And I'm just like, excuse me, y'all got powder all over everything. Some people couldn't stand it, but I really like that formula. Somebody did a community tab post that popped up in my feed that said, what are the most overrated brands to you and why? And so people were really answering and being detailed with the why, which I really appreciated. But they were saying Of course, they were saying Pat McGrath. Some said Natasha Denona. Everybody said Patrick Ta. Almost everybody said Patrick Ta. And I'm thinking, and they were saying because her formula, they were like, it doesn't blend right, it's patchy. And I'm like, I've never had that problem with Natasha shadows, but I think it might be my technique and the brushes I use. That's just my theory. I don't know. And then I was thinking too, like, okay, you can say it's overrated and overpriced, but we know, guess is how we with Patrick Ta. We know Pat's website has 40% off sales. And we know that Natasha Denona sites will have 30, 40% off sales. And so in my mind, I'm thinking it's not overpriced if you wait for a sale. You know what I'm saying? Because a mothership 40% off is $77.40 for 10 shadows. So that's $7 per shadow. That is reasonable. But so I was going to comment something like that, but I said I'm gonna just leave it alone because I'm gonna stay in my lane. This ain't my post. But I'm like, to me, when I purchase stuff on sale, it's not overpriced. But a lot of people said Pat is overpriced. Don't buy it full price. Excuse me. That's my disgusted noise. Tanya says Tarte has gray cells. I never got along with Tarte. I don't. It's just something about it. And Too Faced either, because everything smells like food. Like I don't want, because in my face and all that, in my nasal sinuses, no. Tarte has good cells. She wished them. You wish you liked the majority of their products. So we are going to swatch this. I am just so overjoyed to see this after seeing all that shit. And the question is, where are we going to swatch it? Damn. All right, we're going to find somewhere on the face. I just returned the Herbal Essence palette. Is that from Tarte, Cat? I don't buy nothing from Tarte. So we're going to take this shade. We are going to swatch on the chin. So you see what I'm saying. Let me turn out this light. Let me see. That ain't help. Let me see about this one. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, because look at my complexion, y'all. Oh, Herbal Essences. Yeah, it does sound like a shampoo. What Herbal Essence palette? The brand is Herbal Essence for the eyeshadow palette? Yeah, my skin eats oranges and bronzers. That's why I didn't get it, and then I ended up getting it. Because this would go nice with Xenon, and even maybe with I Need a Nude. Or maybe not. This might be too warm for that. Or not, because of these two shades over here. So this is this shade. That showed up nice. I didn't think that was going to look like that. That's this second shade. I didn't think that was going to look like that. The last palette I bought from Too Faced was something Sunset. It was so perfume, gave me a headache. That's why I don't buy from them. I can't. My nasal passages, my sensitive sinuses. You toss it in trash. It was 50% off. Oh, Kat said it smelled remarkably like Herbal Essence. It was a Tarte palette, Kat. We're gonna come to. I'm surprised this came up like that because it doesn't look that dark in the pan. We're gonna put this right here. Oh, Too Faced Cat said she learned her lesson. Wow, that shade is different than in the pan. It really is. These two, I know I'm alike. Well, I think I'm alike. I am really glad we put that box in the middle of this live stream because if I would have had to close with that, I would have been like my head would have been fucked up. Ooh, that's nice. All right, that sponge stick is done. Y'all, they could have kept that box. I think they tried though. Their quality control is just lacking. So this is this shade over here. I like that. Ooh. And that's not even a black Nina. It's like a deep purple. Well, in the pan, it looks like it's a deep purple. And when I look over here like this, it looks like a deep purple. But it's like a deep eggplant looking down here in the mirror. Okay, I see what they did here. All right, so now we're going to come down to this shade and put that here. Ooh. Don't tell me I'm gonna like this palette. Because I'm thinking everything will blend in. But wait till we get to the lighter shades, though. And we see this first one barely showed. You know what? I think I'm gonna like this. It does look black, but in person it just looks a little bit different. Now in this shade, I just love her formula. Yeah, that one blends in. That one blends in. This sponge tip is done. Thank y'all for being here. I know, and I missed that formula, so I'm wondering now if that was part of why I got it too. It's because I just missed the formula, and I do know her shadows do work for me, even though I was thinking most of these won't show up on me, but they actually are. That was this shade right here. I don't think this is going to show up. That surprised me. That's this one. What the hell? That's this one. That's surprising. We're going to come over here to this last one in this row. This is a chroma crystal. I don't like her chroma crystals, the formula. But this one, excuse me for that, my throat. This one feels smooth though, because sometimes they're just flaky messes. I kind of like this. I'm going to come down here. Where am I going to put? I know where we're going to put them. This shade. Put that right here. That blends in, kind of. Yeah, that blends in. I don't know why this one look like I have snot under my nose. This one right here. Yo, I am so goofy. They both blend in. When I get them all on, I am going to turn this light off and see what they look like. So we got 3 more. This one I think will show up. That's pretty. Is this one of the dual chromes? The two in the middle. That kind of blends in too. Shows up, but then it doesn't. I've been doing my own swatch party with my Japanese and Korean makeup. I got a very cute Can Make mystery bag, a purpley blush, and a white silvery liner, and a charcoal mascara. That does sound cute. This is a dual chrome. We got 2 more, y'all, and then we're going to be done with swatching. Okay, that showed up. We got 1 more. Nothing is looking ashy or dusty. Hopefully this one won't. That came up darker than I thought it was going to be too. Okay, I like it. So, bronze palette. Let me see. Let me turn off one of these lights. Yeah, that didn't work. That ain't work. Let me get my phone, Nina. The packages are so tiny and cute. Yeah. All right, now how did I have this? How did I do that? Oh yeah, you can see the colors. That bottom row doesn't do much. This shade showed up darker than I thought it would, but it's still not much there. Yeah, this one right here. This one shows up a little bit. But that bottom row, the lighter tones in the bottom row, just kind of blend in. And let's look at the chin. These colors, though, this is a pretty palette. We'll see how many different looks we can get out of it, because if you use similar shades in similar places, even though they're different shades, it's going to look like another look. And so what's kind of blending in for me are like this one, this, and these 2, and this one. But this one did show up. That's this first one down here. But on my lid, it may look the same as this one or these. But I am surprised at how the top row showed up. This was darker. I like how those showed up, of course. I like how these showed up, of course. And so I'll play with it. And if I end up mixing it with something, I don't know. Because I don't have any other MIDI palette that I want to mix up right now. You know what I'm saying? And I was also thinking I might have set it to use this with I Need a Nude. But I don't know if the undertones will go. So when has that stopped me? Because this would give a lot of variety mixed with nude. Because we do have the reds and then these two dark shades up here and different color shimmers, even though they're all kind of leaning bronze because it's a bronze palette. Tanya says she really likes the first 7 shades. Yeah. This surprised me. It really did. I shop Yes Style and I've been to Olive Young in Korea a long time ago. It's also fun in the excuse me. It's also fun in the underground makeup stores in Korea as well. Underground makeup stores? What is that? Like they're like black market stuff? Stuff you find on the dark web? What's underground makeup store? Like not popular makeup stores? Cat? Nina says Nina says she thought she would love Rusted Volume 1, which is on the forehead. But the swatches from the first palette is so shitty. Oh, so shifty and reflective. The first palette, this is the first one we swatched, was Rusted number 1. So you're saying you thought you were going to like it and you don't? Literally in underground markets. Like when you go on the subway, you go underground? Like places like that? Cat? I be learning a lot from you, Cat. I love knowing people from... Okay, says you. Oh, okay. There's some places like that in Philadelphia where like the top floor, like you go in, it's a building, or you can go downstairs and then it's like a whole different thing down there. The one on the forehead. So you do like this, Nina, or you don't? The forehead palette. I think I'm gonna have fun with it. I think I'm going to enjoy bronze also, but we'll see. I do think I'm going to enjoy playing with it for sure, because y'all know I love to play with stuff. But we'll see how many different and I do think we have some variety in here because it is down here, minus the oranges, because the oranges do blend in, and most of these down here blend in. But we're going to see. And so we have bronze to use now. Rusted Essence Volume 1, Rusted Essence Volume 2, Season of the Witch Winter Palette to use. And we still have, I just got dust all over it. Fuck. Fall Romance to use. And Polar Express to use. I have never at one time had 6 palettes to use. Is that 6 too? Yeah, 6. I've never before had 6 palettes I needed to use. And so I'm trying to... Part of me is saying just do 6 looks, 6 palette videos. But then I do just want to like get through a palette. Notoriously Morbid palettes. You can hardly hear me. There are 2. Oh, snowplow scraping the road outside. Half of my Vlogmas stuff is already planned out, Nina. And I actually have quite a few videos for Vlogmas already scheduled. And we're doing a week of live streams for Vlogmas. That was a member request. So it's going to be busy. December's going to be really busy. For the Notoriously Morbid palettes, I usually can just do 2 separate looks and use all 9 shades. And so those might be fairly easy. And depending on how quick I go, we could do these and that would be 6 looks. 2 looks for 6. We might do that, but I might do bronze last because we all have seen, most of us probably have seen it. For the Fall Romance palette, I want to do looks and quads because remember we were doing how to see looks and palettes. These 4 shades is nice and grungy. These 4 right here, these 4 over there. So I do want to do looks like that. So if anybody has this or similar color stories, it can give you ideas on what to do. Do I like the Zendo palette? I did like the Zendo palette. And then what did I do? I don't know if I ended up mixing it with something, but eventually it was decluttered. But I did have it for a while. But I did like the Zendo because I do mix warm and cool tones. But some people are like, don't ever do that; it'll get muddy. But I live for mud. I like grungy looks. And for some reason, when I would mix the tones, it wasn't getting muddy on me. So I wonder sometimes, like, what people are doing that they have those experiences. And I'm not discounting their experiences, but I'm just like, just like people say they have to use a sponge for foundation, they always get streaks. I use a brush, I never get streaks. And so I'm like, so I don't know. But yeah, Tanya says Zendo is one of her favorites. I really did like Zendo. Oh, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking of the Sunrise palette. That one I didn't keep long because it was just something with how it looked on me, even though the looks were pretty, but it was like, But yeah, I did like Zendo a lot. And Sarah says she mixes cool and warm too. Because we the good trolls, we just be doing stuff. And then we find out that it's bomb, right? And so, but I do want to do this in quads. But then also I'm looking at like this quad right here would be nice. These 4 right here would be nice. And even if we did these 2 shades with these 2 shades, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a whole lot of looks. Because we already said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I already see like 6 looks in here. And so I'm just like, And even just this whole bottom row could be a look, mostly matte. This is a metallic. This has a little bit of sheen to it. So that's 7 looks. And so I might wait to do this one because we'll be on this one for a while because that's 7 looks. That's probably at least 3 videos. But I'll mix it in with the other stuff. But I am going to try to get all 6 of these looks in one video. And if we're not able to just do all the shadows with 2 looks, and it'll just end up being 3 looks. But I'll look at them again and see. But I just have a lot to do. This is messy. You see the mirror? Look at all that dust. Oh, that's this shade right here is crumbling. Oh my God. I'm sick of mess right now. Look at this shadow right here. It's crumbling and flaking. I'm going to tap that over this box. That shadow is flaky. Let me clear off that plastic before I put that back in here. I might need to just throw the plastic away because I think it's pulling the loose eyeshadow up. It's like a magnet type thing. So I don't know if I can get... We'll see. I'm going to try and get 2 looks out of it, which could be easy. Put 3 on the lid, 2 different transition shades, 1 underneath. And we still have Polar Express to use too. This one, I'm loving this one. Oof, I like that. Let's look at Polar Express real quick. Did we look at Season of the Witch? I think that was the one that had that messy shade. And then we also have Polar Express. Yo, I'm just over it. I'm over mess. And we also have Polar Express to get through. And this has powder on it. Like, today ain't the day for more mess. Yo, they could have kept that box. But we do got some bad giveaway stuff in there. So this, I don't want to be typical and do a blue look and then this look and that look. So I was thinking if I want to just do rows, which I don't think people would do. And each row has, well, this has 2 mattes in this row. This row has 3 mattes and this has 2. So I think I might do rows. And if we do that, that'll give us just 3 looks for this palette. And y'all know I'm going to make it work. So that's what we're going to do with this. So I just need to figure out and look at my calendar. I feel like some of this stuff won't even get posted until September. I mean, damn. Till January. Because half of December is spoken for already. I don't know. So yeah, we got Polar Express to use, Fall Romance, the 3 Notoriously Morbid, and Bronze to do. And so we're definitely going to be knocking out looks with those. I just need to, and I'm not going to figure it out tonight because I'm just too tired and I need to just eat food and you're really far ahead. That's because of the well, some of the Vlogmas stuff was we're uploading, well, we scheduled to upload every Friday and a week of lives. So that takes out one whole week for December, which leaves me 3 weeks. And so out of those 3 weeks, every Friday is a collab. And then Bestie and I might collab. I'm not sure. So yeah, half the month is already done. Or at least like the lives aren't done. I need to write up notes for what my topic is going to be so I don't just be on here like blah, 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 blah. And just highlight some bullet points. So I do need to write that out, but that's not happening today either because I'm just really tired today. And knowing I'm going to be at the Playhouse tomorrow, I need the rest. Maybe I'll type up notes while I'm there because I'll be stuck sitting at the front desk. But yeah, so I do want to get this stuff done at least in December, but we'll see. Because I'm still getting through my Natasha stuff too. Because I'm just insisting upon finishing using all my Natasha palette. I'm going to have to wash this too, along with this shirt and myself and my hands. And take a wet cloth and wipe my desk. Because even though I'm wiping it off, again with this, my desk looks glittery. That was a mess. So that is the plan. And what I may do a members only post seeing which palettes they would like to see me first or in what order they would like to see which palettes. So that helps me not rattle my brain too much when I ask them questions. And so that is, so what do y'all think about Notoriously Morbid, bronze palette, and that box of dust? We did get some good things though. So we do, I think that's a solid package. I think that's a solid prize package. Eyeshadow palette, highlighter, setting powder, mascara, eyeliner, lipstick, and a bullet lipstick, and pinsies. I do think that's an okay prize package. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think that's a good package? This is guess I need to put a box on here. I like the Notoriously Morbid, but bronze looks good on you. I like these, but then you see the bronzy ones blend in. And up here, they all kind of blend in. Except for this one. And maybe this one on an angle. And sometimes, like, I like for... My hands are shiny. Like, I like for my eyeshadow to show up. And I know people like the glam looks, the they're not there looks, the natural makeup looks. But I like for my eyeshadow to pop. And that's why I never got bronze. Because I'm like, they're just going to blend in with my complexion. And so I am surprised that some of these are as dark as they are. And so I am glad that I bought it, especially for 30% off. And I do think I'm going to have fun using it just to see like how many different looks I can do. What if you use a light eyeshadow primer? The Fenty has a pink tint to it. So I don't know if that qualifies. And it does actually say Invisipink. And when I put it on my lids, I can see like it is tinted. So is that kind of like what you mean? Oh, hey, Tony. You just got here, Tony? These are my 3 Notoriously Morbid palettes. This is Rusted Essence 1. I think this is number 2. And I think this is Season of the Witch. And this on my chin and under my nose is the bronze palette. I usually don't have a problem with the shadows showing up. It's just that if it's close to my skin tone and my undertone, which some of these bronzes are, no matter what I do, it's still going to look like what it is against my complexion and undertone. And I know some people swear by using a white shadow base. When I used the white shadow base, all it did was dull down the eyeshadow instead of making it pop. Like people just be like, oh yeah, it'll make it pop. But the white base just dulled it down. And it was the weirdest thing because I'm like, it works for everybody else, but it don't work for me. And so I used it 3 times. It was the Anastasia eye primer that somebody had gifted to me. And after the 3rd time, I'm like, nah, because it was just dulling down all the shadows. They did not pop at all. But with the Fenty, because it is tacky for me and it's Invisipink, it has a pink tint to it. Like I usually don't have a problem with stuff showing up unless they're similar to my complexion. Because if they're similar to my complexion, they're going to blend in regardless. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, yo, I'm tired. That box wore me the fuck out. I was already tired anyway, and I'm just yeah. So, what do y'all think about the swatches, the palettes, all the 6 I need to use? That dusty bag box that boomeranged after 14 months. Yo, I am thrilled off. I'm just like, what the hell? But I took chili out the freezer yesterday. Should be thawed. I'm gonna have that for dinner tonight. And I also took out a pack of chicken wings, which are not thawed out yet. They take like 3 days to thaw out. The bag box will live in infamy. It's just what the fuck? Like, how did and y'all know how I pack stuff. So I was just like, okay, it's jingling. I see chunks of shadow on my floor. I gotta make sure I don't step on it and then just vacuum. There are chunks. There's stains on my carpet around my makeup station, but I don't want over here to be looking like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cat says all of us are tired. Sarah's ready to see what I create. You did say that, and it's still your essence, rusted essence palettes, Tony. I remember you said that yesterday that your palettes smell like strong chemicals, and you were wondering if it was the glue. But I don't remember what palette it was. Oh, and mine's don't. Season of the Witch. I don't smell like when I put my nose close to it like this, I can smell the glue. This purple shadow. I don't know if y'all can see shadow around it. That's flaky. And there's a chunk of this purple in here. And there's a chunk of something in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me not do that because stuff just. This is Rusted Essence 1. And I have sensitive sinuses. So from right here, like I can't smell it. But when I go up close, like I could barely smell it. Maybe they put too much. Oh, thank you, Tony. I know I was forgetting something. And this is Rusted Essence 2. Very slightly, only when I put it like right under my nose. They might have put too much glue on yours. I do think it's the glue because I told y'all about the Safari palette. It smelled like glue. And even though I propped it open for like 2 days straight, that smell never went away. Okay, update on dude. There is no update on dude. He didn't call and didn't text. And that's why I said 10 o'clock because I'm like, I'm not going to rush my time with my trolls. And what I think is, I don't know for sure, but what I think is that he expected me to wake up and be like, oh yeah, I'm free, call me now type of thing instead of tomorrow night after 10 p.m. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't called, he hasn't texted. So that's just going to stay where it's at. If something changes, y'all know I'm going to let y'all know. But I'm just like, I'm going to say this, and I told this to my friend Princess. There's a lot of little children walking around in grown folk bodies. Everybody is not mature. Everybody is not mature. And it's sad. And he happens to be one of those people. And I know quite a few people like that. That's why my circle is so small, because I don't have the tolerance for people who are like 40, 50, 60 years old and they think like children. Like, I'm not your parent. I don't have kids. Like, I'm not going to talk to you like you're a child. That turns me off. And it makes it hard for me to date too, because if we can't have an intelligent conversation, I'm just like, why are you here? Like, no. Nina, you might need carpet stain removal. You know what? I don't care about the stains at my around my makeup station. I'm in an apartment. And if they want to be worried about stains, they need to worry about these pet stains from the person that lived here before I did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to look messy over here. Like my makeup station area, that's fine, because that's what that area is for, but not over here at my desk. All right, I will call it a night. It was a roller coaster. Yes, it was. Makeup, breakup. Literally, it was. Thank you for being here, Nina. I'll be here next week. I'm waiting for. What am I waiting for? What else did I order? If the concealer and color corrector comes in that I purchased from Natasha Dunn on the website, we will actually try that on in the live stream. I ordered something else and I can't remember. Tony, you got to watch it because a whole lot of stuff was broke. A whole lot of stuff. I can't even name it all. But what I will say, Tony, were you here for my 1K giveaway last summer? Almost everything. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. So if you were here for that, Tony, the first prize winner, I mailed it because I looked at the post. It came back to me like last week. I mailed it September 26, 2023. And it was back in my parcel locker last week. So it did a boomerang. And she was overseas in India. And so customs, yeah, so you're going to have to watch that because it's a fucking mess. I don't even want to think about that right now. But I just need to like clean over here. But we do have 7 items for the giveaway for that. But yeah, so you can just start it over and just fast forward till I show you the box because you'll be like, ugh. Yeah. But I do hope your palettes, like the smell dissipates because I know that can be annoying to use a palette and every time you pick it up, But mine don't have that though, so I don't. They might have put too much glue in yours, I think. But that's it for tonight, y'all. 2.5 hours. I told y'all last night it was going to be long, and the majority vote was still keep it at 8 o'clock, and so that's why we kept it at 8 o'clock from the members. But yeah, so we are going to go whatever I ordered. We'll just deal with that. You did, Tony? What did you get from Esom? It was fun. It's always fun, and time does fly by. But that I'm looking at that box of stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a huge trash bag and bring it over here, and then just pick up the Natasha box and dump it in that, and put the box bag in that, so that way I won't have to carry this through the apartment. So this is going to just stay right here. Which ones did you get? Did you get the bundle with the matte one and the all metallic one? And did you get the pressed pigment one? You know you got to be specific. They got more than one. Which palettes did you get? I want to know. But that's going to be it for tonight. So whatever comes in this week, because I really did forget what I ordered. Tidbit. I did order a Drunk Elephant cream from Ulta that I'm not going to show because skincare is just different. And I don't take that out of my makeup beauty budget because it's not makeup. But, and her channel, I think, is Ann and Camel. You might be familiar with her. She used to be Camel is her co-host. It's a puppet. And she posted on her community tab that Drunk Elephant, they're doing a voluntary recall on some of their products. And it is on their website. And so I went to their website and it tells you like what lot numbers they're recalling. And it's only a few items. It's like 5 items, I think. But each one is only a couple lot numbers. And so the miniature cream I had was it was a polypeptide cream. But the mini one, the colorful bundle, ooh, that's nice. I'm excited for you, Tony. So the little one I have, it wasn't one of the lot numbers. And the full size one that's coming in the mail, I'll check that against the lot numbers. And so I'm saying this to say, if you purchase Drunk Elephant stuff from Ulta or the Drunk Elephant website, do check the Drunk Elephant website because they have their recall information on there because they found some cross-contamination, bacteria, something and something. And so do check that out. So I was glad that she posted that. And they are offering refunds for if you have one of the lot numbers that they're recalling. So that's going to be it. So whatever comes in this week, we will open that next Monday for the live. Is next Monday December? No. Yes. Oh, shit. Next Monday is December. They shouldn't let the Sephora kids in the factory, says Kat. Next Monday is December. Oh, damn. And I picked the concealer and color corrector colors off of a video I watched because she looked to be about my complexion. And she tried different colors. And so I'm like, so that's how I pick my shades. Hopefully they'll look right on me because, you know, I don't know. But we're going to go, y'all. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for you, Tony, for your new ESOM stuff. ESOM is such an easy formula, and it's not messy, it just works. I love ESOM. It's not that boom pow, and it's not my grunge or golf, but it's the quality and the colors do show up, and they don't make me look ashy. So that'll be it for tonight, y'all. I'm tired. I feel like I'm gonna wash my face and my hands, vacuum, put this trash away, fix dinner and lay on the sofa because I really feel like if I laid in a bed right now and I would go right back to sleep. That's how I feel right now. But I gotta take care of this stuff. Thank you all so much for being here, bearing witness to the bag box, that boomerang. And I'm still shining in my desk. Ugh. All right, y'all, we're really going to go. Good night, Kat. Thank you for being here all the way from Canada. And Nina, and those of you who are in the United States and those of you who are not in the United States. And I just love how our little Trollville has people from all over the world. Like, that just warms my heart. And I appreciate y'all being here. You'll see me during the weekend videos. We'll be back here Monday for a live stream. I will schedule it so it'll pop up on my community tab and you can click to be notified. If you're curious about membership, that link is always down below. Yes, Kat, be proud to be a troll. And when I tell people I'm a troll, they be like, I'm like, nope, it's not negative. And when I explain it, they're like, oh. Yeah, we got to put a twist on things here. Somebody, if y'all saw my short, I think it said very messy grunge eyeshadow look or something like that. And it was really like messy grunge. And I started out saying, when I say messy grunge, this is what I'm talking about. And I did a pink ombre lip, which didn't go with the look. It makes me happy that you're happy about it. And somebody commented saying, I love the look. I can't wait to give it a go. So I'm like, damn, like somebody's going to try this look. Because it was looking really messy and crazy and grungy. And then I did graphic line. And then with the pink lip, with the grunge eye. And she told me she subscribed. And I checked my subscriber count. It did go up. I'm like, ooh. So that people loving the troll stuff. They just need to get with the term. But she said she's going to try that look. She said, I can't wait to give it a go. I really like that. I was like, oh. That warmed my heart. Because, yeah, just being ourselves, wearing what we want to, forget what everybody else say, especially random strangers on the internet, and just rock what we want to rock. And so, yeah, being a troll is definitely a good thing. And I'm just so joyful of the crazy troll nation because all of y'all are a part of that. And I'm like, y'all are bomb. I love y'all. I do. And this is messy. I don't want to move the wheels because I don't want to roll over shadow. But so we're going to go. You'll see me during the week. We'll be back here next Monday. I appreciate your time. I know this was long. Thank you for sharing that awful bag box experience with me. But we do have a little package here, which is good. And that'll be it, y'all. So stay tuned for Vlogmas. I don't know what video the giveaway announcement is going to be in, because there's so much stuff going on in December. But we're going to go for now. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all the thumbs up. I appreciate all the chit chat because we be having fun. Even when stuff is effed up, we still have fun. So as always, y'all, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you for being here, and you will see me soon. Good night, everybody.